All right, super excited to be here this morning. My name is Pastor Mike. I welcome everyone to this amazing opportunity, guys. I welcome you all to this amazing opportunity. We have 53 people on the call. I think it's a good time for us to roll. You are all welcome. Sorry, we have to start a little bit late. Just pardon me. Pardon me for this lateness. You know, I know that it's going to get better and better. So I had to touch up and put some things in the proper, their proper place. So we are live on YouTube right now, guys. Because we always want to document everything we are doing for the purpose of those that are still coming, not just because of those of us that are here, but because of the vision we have is to impact 1 million families financially, globally. And we know that there are some people that will still join us tomorrow, next month, next year, so they can still take advantage of this information, because it's actually information that brings transformation. So we believe in training, we believe in retraining, we believe that to build a business system, we need to train the people. Just the same way every organization, they are in the business of training their people, their resources people. So that is it. It's always very, very important that we do training and retraining. And also because I told you guys that the game of success is the game of training. I said that champions are not made on the ring, champions are made in the gym. When you see anybody declare champion on the ring, that is not where they became champion. They became champion all along while they were training in the gym, guys. So the factory where champions are made is actually in the place of training, guys. So we're looking at how to build a business system that improves your cash flow, how to build a business system that improves your cash flow. So I'm going to take us through some processes, and we're going to also go through some practicals. We're going to look at some practical, more on how to build, and also building our beliefs on building. We're also going to build our belief on building. Okay. Right now, we're going to be going straight to the business of the day. But as I move on, I want to prepare your mind. I want you to keep an open mind, guys. Keep an open mind. If you don't empty your cup, you cannot learn. If you don't empty your cup, you cannot learn. So the first thing you do if you want to learn is to assume zero knowledge, guys. Whatever you know, just assume as if you know nothing. Just let it look as if you know nothing, guys. That is how to go about things. That is how to do it. So let's begin to move, because like I said, we are also going to go through some practical sections. I actually want a lot of new people that have come in who probably may want to know. I mean, they are seeing a lot of people coming out, executive, managers, and so on. And a lot of people ask questions even during presentation. How do I build? What does it take to be an executive and all those stuff? Lot of questions. And guess what? We have to keep doing this training on building, because new people are coming in all the time. So we have to realize that we have to keep, talking about building. Like I told you, every organization has they have training managers, or they have personnel and human resources and so on, because they all engage in training of their personnel. The human capital development is primary, guys. Is primary. So we're going to see how business system works, because the system also does not work without bringing in the right people into it. Okay, let's look at the first thing, an overview. And let me also say this: some of these things I'm sharing with you, they are those things that make my perspectives. I don't do multi-level marketing like some folks do multi-level marketing. I do my business as business. I don't believe in putting on the thinking cap of a networker. I always put on the thinking cap of an entrepreneur, because I believe that the word networker sets a limitation on the potential of the entrepreneur, while the word entrepreneur actually, sets no limit on the potential of the person. So I'm of the school of thought that the first thing I want to do is to change the perspective, the paradigm shift for my team, guys. Winning is a game of mentality. Success is a game of mentality. If I don't sell my mentality to you, I can't get you to perform the way I perform. I was listening to FX Rita's testimony yesterday, and she was letting everybody know that, look, I just have to, copy some of these things that Pastor Mike has been dishing out. I attend trainings, and I listen to all those things, and I put them to practice. That's how it was, guys. Please don't let anything you learn become head knowledge. I've always been appealing to everyone. Don't let the stuff you learn become head knowledge. No. Don't let those things become head knowledge. The purpose of information is execution. The purpose of information is for execution. The purpose of information is for execution. Look, information is useless unless it is used. Information is useless unless it's used. That's it. So, overview is this. The reason I'm giving you this overview is simple. There are a lot of people that are claiming that they are business people. They'll tell you I'm a businessman, but you need to know what it takes to own a business. You need to know. There are so many one-man business that has no cash flow in it. If they don't go open their office or their shop, they don't get paid. There are so many one-man businesses that has no system. There are so many one-man businesses that has no leverage. So knowledge is based on performance. Just as you have been told, You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So if you don't even know that the business you are running has no leverage, has no system, has no cash flow, you will think that you are in business. I call those type of businesses busyness. Busyness. I was listening to one of the demonstrators being interviewed yesterday by AIT. She said she's a lawyer, and she was just explaining the agitation to the presenter. And she said something very fundamental that many people probably don't really know. And that caught my imagination. This lady said one of the challenges that they have, their agitation, is that some of those officers will stop young guys when they see the phone they are using. They will tell them, how much is this phone? Then the guy might say, okay, 50,000 naira, 80,000 naira. Then they will be angry and say, I can't afford phone of 80,000. You are using phone of 100,000, 150,000. Where did you get the money? And the lady said they forgot to realize that we are in the era of artificial intelligence. There are a lot of legitimate businesses that you do that you don't even need to exert effort. He said these officers don't even know. They kept arising innocent youths that are busy making money in Bitcoin, making money in Forex, making money with internet, and they assume that where would they get that kind of money? Can you imagine the kind of money we have made through CashFx using artificial intelligence to trade on behalf of the universe? Can you imagine? Because all their life, they don't have orientation. They don't even know there are people who sit down at home and make lots of money. Zooming, which is a powerful leverage. You stay in your house and you are impacting the whole world and you are making money. These officers don't even have those knowledge. They don't even know there are artificial intelligence, there are internet, there are a lot of stuff that you can use to make money now without exerting energy. They don't know there are systems that works. They don't know. They just believe it is those who leave home in the morning, come back in the evening from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. I mean, if you are not that kind of person, why should you be found riding a car, a nice car? They don't want to see young people riding nice car. They believe that they are either Yahoo boys or they are 419, or they can't just figure out where those guys could get that kind of money. And that guy was enlightening on AIT, telling the whole world, most of these youth are smarter than their parents because they are in information age and they are in artificial intelligence age. I tell you guys, there are a lot of adults that are still not being able to bring themselves to the fact that the world has changed. They are still not, they are still doing things the old way. I keep telling people, we are no longer in the era of manpower, we are in the era of mind power. Our mind has to do with information, system has to do with information, letting you know that this is the era of artificial intelligence. Now, when we are telling some people what is possible by plugging into a system to make money, I mean, they can't get themselves to bear with that fact, guys, because they couldn't leave the past. They couldn't leave the past. They are still trapped in their past. They are still looking at the old way of making money, believing that no, you can't earn that kind of income. Once you show people what you are earning, they just tell you you are a scammer. Ignorant people will tell you are a scammer because they believe that it's not possible to make that kind of income unless you are a superman, or you are how do I put it now? There are some people in the neighborhood that are riding nice cars and their neighbors call them 419. Because they don't see them go to work in the morning, come back in the evening. What kind of work is he doing? And he's changing cars, riding tier rubber. It must be a 419, guys. But we are here to learn. I want you to know that you cannot get cash flow if you are not running a business with a system. You cannot have leverage if you don't have a system. These three are interwoven. You can only get cash flow from leveraging a system. You cannot have leverage if you don't have a system. You cannot have cash flow when you don't run a business system. So if there is no system in your business, it means that all that you are doing is based on your effort. If you break down, you don't go to work, your business also is breaking down. Your bank account will be closed while you are there, maybe in the hospital, or you are tired. Once you are tired, your business is tired. Once you are sick, your business is sick. You have no leverage. But when you are running a business with a system, even when you are not active for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 1 month, the money keeps flowing because it's a cash flow. It's a cash flow. Because connected to the system are people. People run in the system. People are running the system. Remember this word from the scripture. 2 eggs are better than 1. In fact, he said 3 cords cannot be broken. He said, if one falls down, another one lifts him up. So if you are running a business system that connects you to a lot of people, if you fall down, if you fall sick, other people are lifting you up because they are busy working. They don't even know that anything is happening to you. That is why God said it is not good for a man to be alone. It's not good to run the race of life alone, guys. No one succeeds alone. Andrew Carnegie said that, one of the richest guys in the 20s. No one succeeds alone. So you need to find your dream team and plug them into a system. Now, I need to say this more about system. There are a lot of SME today that are thinking of building a business system of their own. But the environment we operate is not suitable for you to start a business from the scratch, build a business system, and become like Dangote. I tell you, even Dangote himself was able to leverage his uncle and so many business, so many politicians and some other people who also supported his dream. But you see, you can plug into another person's system. You can plug into another business system. You don't need to be the owner of the system that you will use to create wealth. What you need is to have a business system that you are running with all seriousness and commitment. I didn't build CashFx system. I am part of a subsystem of a system. Now you can be a subsystem of a system. CashFx is a global system, but inside the system, I carve out my own system that I am running. That's why I tell people that I am a CEO. Even under my organization, you can be a CEO. All of you that are leaders, I say, see yourself as an entrepreneur, see yourself as a CEO. If you want to build a system, a business system, see yourself not only as a CEO, see yourself also as an entrepreneur, and put on the thinking cap of an entrepreneur. Please, I don't want any leader in my team to be talking like a networker. Go and bring 3 people. That is the language of a networker. That is the language of a networker. No businessman sets limits on their customers. Everyone that is an entrepreneur wants to increase their customer base. How can you limit me by telling me I'm going to become a multi-millionaire by bringing 3 people? That sets a limitation. And you know why you are telling people that? Because that is what they want to hear. People don't want to take the truth, guys. If you want to be a business person, you must be ready to look for customers all your life. You must be ready to grow your customer base all your life. You must be committed to growing customer base. That's why a lot of people, they don't understand how to demarcate between overhead and profit. They get profit from their businesses, they hit everything. It's difficult for them to bring money out to be committed to adverts. You know why? They think like a networker, because typical networker is only looking for bonus. They will pay us our bonus. They've not pay us our bonus. And once they get bonus, they don't think that is profit. And profit only increases based on overhead. When you are putting more, investing back into your business, and you are having an overhead, your profit grows, guys. But a typical networkers, they don't spend out of the bonus they earn. They take bonus this month and they are waiting for next month. So for them to take out of the money, if they are not thinking like an entrepreneur, to take and commit to advert, it's like they are wasting money. To them, they are wasting money. They don't understand how business works. They are wasting money. They are not committed to consistent advert, because they are limiting themselves to networkers mentality. Networkers mentality will never run overhead. Networkers mentality will never commit money to advert to increase its customer base. They don't see this as business. This is a multi-million business, guys. This is not just networking. A business that pays you $1 million a week, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, no limits. You look down on that and they pay you 60,000, 100,000 where you work. You tell people you don't have time. Guys, you are the enemy of yourself. You are telling me you are busy building another man's dream, and you push your own dream aside. You push a business that can make you $1 million in a week aside, and you are telling me you don't have time. Pursuing a business that pays you 100,000 a month. What an irony. The way a man thinks also determines the way a man acts, guys. Let's roll, guys. Let's roll. Let's look at business. One of my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, actually exposed the whole world to cash flow quadrants, that there are 4 cash flow quadrants: employees, self-employed, business owners, investors. So, who are the employees? Those who exchange their time and effort for money. They work for money. They exchange their time and effort for money. I used to put it this way: they are the people who sell their time. A typical graduate will finish, sit down at home and tell everyone, I am jobless, I don't have job. But he still has 24 hours a day. But he said he does not have job because he has no use for his time. Then somebody will just place an advert in the paper looking for a staff. Then he will go and for interview, and somebody will buy up his time. He tells him, guys, you are going to put in 8 hours every day. For 30 days, I'll pay you 50,000. That person buys his time. But the person buying his time is investing his time to fulfill his own dream. And the guy is happy that he has gotten a job. Now, the point is this: he who pays the piper dictates the tune. Then they send you errand like a robot. You have to carry out the boss's order, guys. Because you have 24 hours a day, but you don't know what to do with your time. But there is a limitation to those who sell their time. But the people who invest, whatever you invest multiplies. So those who buy up your time and invest it, that's why they are multi-millionaires. That's why they are blowing up financially, and you are complaining, and they are obtaining. But you see, success is a choice, guys. So that's it for employees. Self-employed, they exchange their time and effort for money as well, but they are called the do-it-yourself. I am never attracted to anything that will make me use only my own time and effort to make money, guys. Never. You know why? I am knowledgeable about the power of leverage. I am not interested in any skill that will trap me. That's why I pity all those folks that are learning skills of how to trade forex. It sets limits upon you, guys. It sets limits. If you don't understand leverage, you are looking for skill to trade forex, you become miserable with your skill. I've gone through that process. You can't go out 24 hours. You can't enjoy your life. High blood pressure, everything is upon you. And this is one of the things that changed my perspective. One of my mentors told me, no matter how good you are at what you do, no matter how good you are at what you do, if you are doing it by yourself, you will earn a mediocre living. Read my lips, guys. No matter how good you are at what you do, if you are doing it by yourself, you will earn a mediocre living. So you can see that no matter how skillful you are, no matter how expert you are, if you are doing something and you are depending on skill, talent, whatever, by yourself, your time, you can't go far in life, guys. Can't go far. So the next one is to become a business owner. This is real business where people and system work for you. People and system work for you. Now, Pastor Mike is a business owner. Dangote is a business owner. There is no difference between small businesses and big businesses as long as your business fulfills the characteristics of a business. It involves people and system working for you. A lot of people don't see the potential in what we are doing. They say, it's networking we are doing. We have done MMM and SSS too. This is another one that has come. That's the way they think. They don't understand that this is a business system. This is a multi-million-dollar business. They don't understand. They call it networking. You know, they are also coming to another. Some people even send me on WhatsApp, say, Pastor Mike, come and see this one too. That's the level of their thinking, guys. They are not committed. They are just doing try and error about their life. Don't blame them. Try and error. Another one has come. There are so many networkers that live like that. That's what the so-called leaders in multi-level marketing industry, they are the ones spoiling this industry. That's why so many elites don't want to do network, anything. When you mention net, before you say work, they are gone. Because the people in the industry, they are not professional, non-professional. It attracts the rank and file, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you see, you don't have to allow that one to discourage you guys. Many graduates are rotting in organizations that would have excelled. They would have made 7 figures per week by being committed to this business. But the people that have made this industry not attractive to them, turn them to slave where they are working. Guys, you better open your eyes. This is where the real life is. This is where you can build a 7 figure for yourself per week by being committed to a system that has already been provided for you. George Soros said, I would rather earn 1% from everyone's effort than to use 100% of my own effort to make money. I would rather earn 1% from everyone's effort than to use 100% of my effort to make money. So rather than sitting down with skill set and killing myself in the house, trying to trade myself, no, I want effort from CashFx technology, from the professionals in CashFx, effort from people in my team. So also count for me, guys. That's a leverage. When people are working in your organization, that's what we call leverage. When system is working in your organization, that's what we call leverage. Something that is in place that is giving you a competitive advantage over others. That's what they call leverage. If you don't have leverage in life, you are someone else's leverage, guys. You are someone else's leverage. And the last one here is money work for you. Money works for you. Money works for you. These last two are what we call leverage. There is leverage in people working for you, leverage in system working for you, leverage in money working for you. Not the word working for you, not you working for money as an employee, as a self-employed, working for money. They use their time and effort to work for money. Those are the employees and self-employed. While the people at this other side, they use people, system, money to work for them. Success is a choice, guys. Success is a choice. Now, the business strategy is this. I talked about cash flow. What is cash flow? Money generated from using system. That's cash flow, guys. Money you generate from using a business system or from running a business system. Money you generate from running a business system. I mean, many of my leaders have shared testimony how they make $2,000 a week, $2,005 a week running CashFx. What is working for them? A business system. What is the money they are making? It's a cash flow. It's not salary. Before we say Jack, next weekend, they are withdrawing another 2005. Before you say Jack, next weekend, they are withdrawing. I mean, like that. And the money started from $200 a week to $500 a week to $1,000 to $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, and so on. That's cash flow. But what's bringing the money? Business system, guys. Successful people don't work for cash, they work for cash flow. Then what is system? A repeatable process that produces profits. You can see that CashFX is a repeatable process that produces profit. You register people again, then they register people, they bring other people, and so on. It's a business system. People are plugging in, people are investing, people are building their organization under your organization. It's a system that is running everything, but it's a repeatable process that produces profit. That's why I keep telling everyone that in consistency lies the power. You get one person, you make $45, then you go to sleep. No, that's not the way system runs. You repeat the same thing. You repeat the same thing, plug them into the system. It is a repeatable process that generates the profit. Leverage is a lever or support that gives you a competitive advantage over others. So for me to take advantage of CashFX technology to win in international financial markets, I'm using leverage. There are a lot of folks outside there that are using skill set, but guess what? They are still blowing money today, making it tomorrow, plus hypertension. Plus hypertension. Many people have lost their character. They've taken money from people and blown it in the name of I'm a forex trader. They are running about now, hiding their faces. But Pastor Mike, understanding how to create wealth, the first thing I try to identify is this. If you want to win in anything in life, look for anyone that is having results in that area. So we are into Forex. Who can we identify that is having results in what we are doing? All our banks, guys. All our banks are engaging in Forex. Forex is a legitimate business. It has been on from ages. Ecclesiastes 11:1, the richest man in the world, Solomon King, said, put your money in foreign trade. That's Forex, guys. All rich people play in Forex. They call it the playground of the rich. But after identifying that our banks are winning, other people are saying Forex market is risky. I didn't want to hear that. I look for who is that person that is having the result that I want. Oh, it's our banks. Now, the next question is, what are they using? What are they using? I discovered that they were not using skill set. They were using technology. Fine, I got it. I got it, guys. That made me to know that skill set is not good enough to win in international financial markets. Copy the right cards. So I couldn't afford the technology. I've got to take advantage of someone that put the technology in place for me. CashFx appeared on the scene. They have, if not the same technology with the bank, even a better technology. Our banks use algorithm. CashFx has artificial intelligence. They have algorithm. They have expert analysis. Now, I don't need to be figuring how I will get technology that the banks are using. I can leverage someone's technology. The same way Jeff, the richest man in the world today, leverage internet. He's 30 billion net worth above Bill Gates. He did not create internet. He set up his idea of e-commerce around the internet. That's what they call leverage. But today, he's the richest man. Internet was a lever, a support that made him the richest man in the world. The same thing, Pastor Mike, understanding the power of creating wealth, realizing that it is leverage I need, I plug into CashFx technology. And guess what? $300 turned into $100,000 in 8 months. That's the power of leverage. That's what some of our officers that are raising the young ones don't realize. They couldn't believe that that is possible. If they have known me or something and see that you made that, maybe they would have said, you must be a 419. You must be a scammer. Leveraging system. And then one is able to have speed. Create speed wealth, guys. By leveraging system, a repeatable process that produces profit. It's not effort. Our officers only know about effort to make money. They don't know anything about leverage. They don't know anything about cash flow. They only know about salary. I was shocked that they said some of them are just earning 43,000 and they have 3 children and they have wife. That's why we are having the problem we are having in our hands now. Now, the roadmap. Number 1, believe in building a business system. Everything starts with a belief, guys. Everything starts with a belief. Everything starts in life with a belief. You've got to believe first, guys. Successful people want to see before they believe. Unsuccessful people believe before they see. Guys, you may be surprised on that 100K package. Pastor Mike is not surprised, guys. I am not surprised. I saw it before I got there. I saw it because I believe it. Once you believe that it will happen, it will happen. That's the power of vision. Believe in building a business system. Why did I have to leave my work at the age of 35 years? I threw in the towel. My mentor said, if you retire young, you will retire rich. So I left at 35 to build my own business system. That's commitment, guys. Don't just decide, commit. That's commitment. And because I believe in building a business system, so I had to throw in the towel and go build my own business system, guys. And when I couldn't build, I couldn't create my own system from the scratch because of the environment in which we are. I had to plug into another system, a company system. I plugged into a company system. This is not the first time I'm using another company system. There are a lot of folks that are still struggling out there. I want to do my own. I want to do my own, and they are struggling. Success is not about your ego. Success is about your ego. Ego, is it ego you want or ego? I want to build my own company. It's not about having your own company, guys. We know that it's good to build your own company. Whatever we have on this earth, we live here, guys. It's not about your pride. If you can't own a system, you don't have access to the kind of money to build a business system. Find a system to leverage, a system that is working, like CashFx. It's a good one for you to plug into and do what? And create wealth. System creates wealth. You don't need to be the owner. You can be a subsystem under another system. Believe in building a business system. Number 2, commit to building a business system. There is a difference between deciding and committing, guys. There is a whole lot. There is a whole lot. There are a lot of folks who will start something, they don't even have the capacity to finish. No commitment, guys. Another one will come tomorrow, they are gone. No commitment. Some people will start CashFx and in 6 months, they are still on one spot. No commitment. I threw in my 100K portfolio 8 months. But guess what? Some people that plug in the same time I started, they are still on $300, $500. No commitment. They become SS luggage. No commitment. They don't attend technical Zoom, no commitment. They don't attend leadership training, no commitment. They don't attend Zoom, no commitment. You want to build a team, you must be at the forefront of attending every presentation. If you are listening to me now, how does it work? You must always attend every business presentation if you are a leader. Do you know why? Whenever your team come on the Zoom and you are not there, the next time they will not come again. That's how your organization go down. This success in business is a game of monkey do what monkey see. When your team sees that you have no commitment, they will not put in any commitment. If they come on Zoom all the time, you are not there as a leader. Guess what? You are not building any team, guys. You are not even a leader in the first place. You are not a leader. Because let me tell you, leadership is not a show off. Leadership is a show up. You must always show up. That's leadership. There is training, you are not there and you expect your team to be there. No, it's a game of monkey do what monkey see. If they don't see their leaders do something, they don't do it. And you are complaining, my team is not growing. How can your team grow? How can your team grow? You set the pace for your team. If Pastor Mike is not committed, the people in his organization will not be committed. Period. That's how it works. That's how it works, guys. Believe in building a business system and go all the way. And once you believe, guys, you must not allow anybody to influence your belief. Not your father, not your mother, not your uncle, not your neighbor, not your church member. Nobody should be able to stop your belief, guys. Once you tell them and they are still thinking about it, boom, you are gone to another person. Guess what? Those who mock you today, they will come tomorrow and congratulate you. Because one thing I know about leadership is this: people naturally follow a leader that is stronger than themselves. Read my lips, guys. People naturally follow a leader that is stronger than themselves. If you are not strong enough, they won't follow you. But how would they know that you are strong? When you tell them and they are exercising unbelief and you are gone, then the next thing they hear is that you become an executive. The next thing they hear is that you become a manager. Then they will come back to knock your door. That thing you even told me about, how far about it? Oh, you say, I just made $7,500. I just became a manager. You say, you mean it? Then how do I register? That's it. People naturally follow a leader that is stronger than themselves. If you allow negative people to influence your dream, they pull you down, guys. Don't listen to people who have a lower mentality than your own. Always listen to people who have a higher mentality than your own. If anybody tells you CashFx is a scam, tell the person, can I have your name? Say, for what? Just give me your name. Then can I tell you the name of our CEO is Oscar Lopez? He said, okay, let's go on Google. I will Google your name and I will Google Oscar Lopez's name. Let's look at the achievement of both of you. Then that will determine who I will listen to, guys. Because the principle says that always listen to the people who have the results that you want in life. Always listen to those who have the results that you want in life. So if I Google the name of a negative person who is telling me something I'm doing is a scam, what has he achieved in his life? Zero. What has Oscar Lopez achieved? Many things. Then at that point, I decide who I want to follow. I say, sorry, sir, you are entitled to your opinion. I will follow somebody that has a higher mentality than myself. You must commit, guys. Commitment to constant advert. In consistency lies the power. In consistency lies the power. Now, from now, know that you are building a business system and your business requires consistent adverts. Don't get $1,000 a week and eat everything. You are not going to take anything out that week, even if it is one advert. You are short-sighted, guys. Have a plan for building your business system. There must be a plan. We are still coming back to that. There must be a plan. What is the plan? What's the game plan? Work the plan. Plan does not work by itself. It is a woman that works the plan. It is you that works the plan. You will work the plan. Pastor Mike has a plan and I'm working the plan. That's why I'm putting in the work. Recruit the right people in your business system. Now, let me say this. Every company like Dunlop, like Guinness, like Nestle, like all those big organizations, they have a system, what we call organizational structure. But the point is this: if they need one staff, they will take 1,000 applications. And they will have to do a lot of interviews to pick one. What are they trying to do? They want to recruit the right person on their system. Now you are doing MLM. You are not even targeting winners. You are not targeting people that won in one area of life before. You are looking for people that are even lower than you in mentality. You feel more secure talking to a friend that is going nowhere in life than to talk to people who have a higher mentality. You are not comfortable to talk to strangers. These guys will interview strangers and pick the best. You don't want to talk to so many strangers and pick the best. What is Pastor Mike doing? I reach out to radio advert. I get 50 people's attention. I present my value. 2 or 3, plug it. Those are the right people, guys. I don't need everybody. I only need the right people. And what attracts the right people? Value. Value attracts the right people. Success is not what to become. Success is what to attract. When I give them value, they come. Value attract people. You need the right people in your system. Don't tell me my team is not growing. Who are the people you are attracting? And guess what? Another thing for you to attract the right people is that you too must become the right person. When you become a person of value, you will attract people of value. That's how it was. You can't sit down there, you don't come to training, you don't improve your knowledge, but you want to attract the best people, people better than yourself. No, it doesn't work that way. Be the leader that you want to attract. Be the kind of person you want to attract in life. Then lastly here, you must not blame anyone for your result. 100% responsibility. Don't blame anyone for your result. Follow your mentor, guys. Follow your mentor. Number one, become a copycat. Don't tell me I don't know how to go about it anymore. Don't say I don't know how to do CashFx. No, guys. Are there people winning already in CashFx? Do we have executives? We have managers? Do we have directors? Do we have presidents in CashFx? Guys, there is a cat that you can copy. Copy cat. Become a copycat, but copy the right cat. Copy the right cat, guys. Number two, become an instruction addict. Guys, what I see is that a lot of people pay lip service to mentorship. He's my mentor. No, it's not enough to say somebody is your mentor. You must be following his method. I am not your mentor if you don't believe in my method. Don't believe in somebody and you say he's your mentor. Guys, it does not work that way, guys. Success starts with humility. You must become an instruction addict. Every leaders are under instruction. I have a mentor. I follow his method. You don't pay lip service to, he's my mentor. No. You don't believe in him. You don't believe in his method. You don't believe in his idea. He says he's your mentor. That's why you are not having results. Stay with the winners, guys. You must stay with the winners. Look, some of these life principles, if you break them, they will break you. If you are not following these principles, guess what? You are going nowhere in life. You are going nowhere in life. For you to win in life, you must stay with winners. You stay with friends that you have been together 10 years and all of you have not lived the same level. Guys, unless you change them, they will never allow you to make it. If you want to change, you have to change. If you want to change, you have to change. When I discovered that the friends that I was keeping many, many years back ain't going to where I'm going in life, I changed them, guys. I moved to a guy that I saw that is a winner. I became his friend. I started copying him. Guess what? I produced these results. I produced his results. I was giving you a true life testimony about me. My first school cert that I wrote, I wrote 9 subjects and I have F9 in 8 and only 1 P in 1. My first school cert. But luckily for me, 4 months to write that school cert, I changed all my friends. I saw a guy that made this paper in Form 4. We were in Form 5 together. But he made all his paper in Form 4, November GCE. I was to write school start in June. But I saw this guy, distinction. Wow. I was attracted to him. How did he do it? Just the same way I'm running my business. I want to see people having results and plug into them. And he told me, oh, I used to read overnight, this, that. I used to buy textbooks. I use about 4 or 5 textbooks for economics. I use about 4 or 5 textbooks for government. I read all those textbooks. I marry all those ideas together. But how are you able to be reading overnight without sleep? He said, no, that's not a problem. Can I join you? He said, yes, let's start. That was it. But the time was so short for me. I was still learning. You understand? Copying the right card when I wrote my school cert. But because of what has happened in the past, I still produce very bad results. But guess what? My confidence has increased. I didn't care about the school cert anymore. I plug in for GCE coming up in November. This time around, no teacher, nothing. I sat down at home. I already have about 5 sisters book for economy, 5 sisters book for government. I know how to do it now. I have copied this method and I also follow this discipline. Then I will read from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. while everybody was sleeping. Guess what? 3 months, I crushed school start. 3 months. 6 A's, 2 credits, 3 months, just between June that I have F9 all through 9 papers. Between that June and November, I crushed 6 A's, guys, and 2 C. There's nothing anybody has done that you cannot do in life. Become a copycat, become an instruction addict, stay with the winners, use goal setting all the time. Use goal setting. Oh, you are an executive. Congratulations. That's not the bus stop. The enemy of your dream is your last success. Some people become executive and then nothing is happening again. Guys, we are made for more. The moment you hit a target, don't stay and be celebrating too much. Don't carry trophy. Success is not what you did. Success is what the next thing you want to do. You can never become successful. Yes, I became a director. Congratulations. The next day, boom, I came out with my next goal to become a president at so day. I did not carry trophy for too long. Not too much celebration. Glory to God for that, guys. The next thing is the success I want to achieve. Work very, very hard. I've never seen anybody at the top that don't work hard at what they do. Never, never, never. The last one, entrepreneur's qualities: obedience, courage, strength, fearlessness, humility, discipline, integrity, wisdom. There are more, but let me just give you this. Guys, you must commit yourself to building character. Character is residual. That's all, guys. That's all I have for you today. Only you can change your future. Only you, guys. Now, for the benefit of some new people, I'm just going to show us practically for maybe 10, 15 minutes. You want to become an executive, you need 25,000 volume. You need 25,000 volume. CashFx is built on 3 legs. We'll call this team 1, team 2, team 3. Like I said, guys, make sure you know that you are the CEO, guys. You are the CEO. If you want to build a business system, this is where Dangote puts himself. This is the CEO, Dangote, and he has other managers in his organization. This is what we call an organizational structure, and it's also called system, guys. This is also called system. So what you are using is not different from what Dangote is using. Be committed to building a business system, guys. Now, number 2 thing you must note is this. System does not work without people, guys. You need people, and you need the right people. You need the right people. If you show value to anybody and they don't catch that opportunity, they are the wrong people. Anytime you show value to someone and that person does not respond positively, the way you should process it in your mind is that definitely this is not the right person I'm looking for. Do you know why? You want to attract the right people. All these posts in Dangote organization, he ensures that he recruits or recruited the right candidate in that organization. Why? System does not work. System does not work without the right people, guys. The right people. They hire the best. These guys hire the best. They hire the best. So in your own organization, you must hire the best. You must recruit the best. You must recruit the best. I tell somebody about what can change his financial future, and he's telling me stories. He's telling me maybe it's a scam. Guys, immediately I will know that this is not the right person. I move on. Because in the first instance, if I attract the right person in my organization, in my business system, they will perform. I want people who will perform. I don't want excess luggage. People will plug in and they will become excess luggage to your life. Instead of them to contribute to the system, they are even minusing all your energy. I want leaders that can carry the ball. If you can't carry the ball, what are you doing on the field? You don't want to, you can't stand the heat and you are staying in the kitchen. If you can't stand the heat, what are you doing in the kitchen? If you can't carry the ball, what are you doing on the field? I want to recruit the best, guys, those who will carry the ball. One of my leaders is maybe as we are talking now, is having his own seminar. There is one that is doing in Lekki. There is one that is doing in Ikeja. Those are the guys that have carried the ball. How long will you stay there? You cannot carry the ball. You have to go all out. Guys, let me just tell you the game plan. The game plan for us now is that since I am sitting on top of this organization, and it is done on me now that if I want to hold a seminar, I attract crowd. I cannot go and get a hall that is 60 seaters or 100 seaters so that the crowd don't overwhelm me. Now I decided that for the big organization that I have, I will only hold a bigger event, one in a month for the whole of my organization. So if you're a leader, guys, you can hold your own seminars first week, second week, third week. By the month end, boom, we hold the big one. So if you are a leader, carry the ball. If you are a leader, carry the ball. Organize your own seminar. Get a venue. Do an advert. Show people your result in your own seminar. Build your team. Go and look for venue. I'm telling you now. Go and look for venue, guys. Pick up the courage. No God, no glory. Pick up the courage so you can go all out. There is one guy now that is holding his own seminar. Constance is in Lekki. Sanders is in Toyi Street there. They are leaders. What stops you? Carry the ball. I have passed down the anointing enough. Carry the ball. Let's blow up. If you don't go, you don't grow. So I want to give room for you guys to have pocket of seminars everywhere. So God willing, by next week, if all these protesters, their activity has gone down, 24th, we are having an event, the Remembrance Hotel. So we should all get prepared, attract your people there so that you can build your team. So for me to allow you people to ask questions, if you want to be an executive, let me just show you how to become an executive, to become a manager, to become a director. Yeah, I'm taking questions now. Just 1 minute. So guys, if you are going to become an executive, all you just do is build your people, build them into your organization, as many people, and produce 25,000 volume. But to become a manager, you need to produce an executive on maybe team 1, team 2. You have an executive. These two, that is an executive in 2 teams. Manager, 2 managers. If you have manager, you become director. So that's it. You want to be a president, director in team 1, team 2, team 3. So that is how it is. That's how it is. Now, without before I also allow question, I advise that if you want to be a business builder, because I know some new folks are here who wants to build a business system, you must have a foundation. Control team 1, team 2, team 3. Control is very key for a CEO. The word control is very key. Now, make sure you set up you here. This is the CEO. Then you are the owner of account ABC. Set up 4 accounts in your name, not your personal name, 1 personal account and 3 family accounts. The reason is that you control team 1, team 2, team 3. Build all your team. Never give out the link, this link, never. Never give out this link. Everyone you will build, give them these 3 links. Lastly, open all your 4 accounts in your Gmail. You use the same Google, the same authenticator, Google authenticator to set up these accounts. And lastly, you also use the same wallet to receive, the same wallet address. You can save the same wallet address to receive from all the 4 accounts. Set them up in your Gmail, use the same Google authenticator, and then the same wallet. You can receive all the 4. That is all. I want to give room for you guys to ask questions now. I want to give room. So I'm opening up the floor. If you have any question, please raise your hand, guys. If you have any question, raise your hand. All right, Mr. Victor, please unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Victor. Please unmute yourself. Mr. Victor. Mr. Michael, please unmute. Michael, please unmute yourself. I've unmuted you guys here. Can you guys unmute?
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
This is Michael. Please. Yes. Really, I want to just appreciate you. Every day you are giving us all these things free of charge. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. This one, is it recorded too? I just want to ask.
Yeah. It's there on YouTube.
Okay, sir. So the only advice I want to give to we members is to earlier open our minds toward this very great opportunity. The earlier we do that, it will be better for us. And someone like me, I got to know about it not too late, but a little bit late. That is why I'm still struggling. I understand how you say we should build in our team, how we should control the full account, even though I've made a mistake, but I'm still trying to correct it the way you say we should correct it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. I super celebrate you. Thank you, sir. Let's go to the next person. Mr. Victor, are you there? Dele, can you ask your question? Dele.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. I celebrate you.
I want to thank you as well as appreciate you for this leadership training. Even though I'm already a member of CashFx, I actually started, listening to you, about last week. And then since I stumbled on it last week, I have decided to ensure that every 9:30 on Saturday, at least, I must create the time to actually listen to you. The last I just want to clarify something because I just started building. Right, I have 2 downlines now, but even though my upline too, we are supposed to actually meet. Just in a few days from now. I just want to ask you, when you are talking about the control, putting family members in there, right? Currently now, I don't have that capacity, but already I am spreading the message of CashFx. And I really want to, because my upline have also told me about the control that I need. Now, from the figure that you have drawn, right, having these 3 people, that 3 team, team 1, team 2, team 3, and you are putting your family members there. Currently now, the people that are under me are not really my family members, right? Is it still possible, or what can one do, to now, since one has this knowledge now, to now, what is there that one can now use to restore that control back, assuming that one is losing it currently now? That's the question I want to ask, sir.
Actually, I've treated that. If you go to the YouTube, Financial Freedom 101, Part 1 and 2, you will see how
sir.
I advise that people should do this. Also, I treated maybe in Part 2 or in Part 1, how to correct it. So, because let me tell you the reason why I said the control is there. Before you start anything in life, you must start with a vision. The question is, do you want to use CashFX to build a business system for yourself? You must know from the beginning. One attribute of all successful people is that they see the end from the beginning. There are a lot of people now, they see that I have 100K package. To them, it's a surprise. To me, it's not a surprise. I have the vision from the beginning. If I become a global ambassador now, will it be a surprise to me? No. The vision was there. You must see the end from the beginning. If you have no picture of the future, there is no power in the present. There is no power in the present because you don't have a picture of the future. If you don't have vision, you can't have passion. So when you see a lot of people join CashFx and they do it anyhowly, they lack vision, period. They are not seeing anything in the future if they leverage this opportunity. So they do it anyhow. But a man of vision will go into action. And whatever fear you have, action is the cure for fear. Action. I always tell people, do what you fear. Now, you talk about maybe you plug in. Now, you have already fixed some people on the 3 legs. This is you, right? And maybe you have some people here occupied. What I'm saying is that the control is for your team 1, team 2, team 3. Maybe I should first even address the fact that you said you don't have the capacity to do it. I mentioned it in the video that start with a plan. Now, when I was starting, I will tell you my personal testimony. I already knew what I wanted to do. I know that I need a foundation. Now, when you have a vision, the next thing that is important is foundation. The scripture says the foundation is destroyed. What can the righteous do? Now, if you have a vision to build a global team, a big team, the next thing you must determine is the foundation. For instance, if you have a plot of land, an architect will ask you, what do you want to build? Say a bungalow, it tells you don't need so strong foundation. But if you say it's a 4-story building, we tell you the foundation has to be strong. That's exactly what I'm canceling here. But you see, if you know what to do from the beginning, it's not about the money, it's about the vision and the plan. When you want to build a house, you draw the plan. You don't tell the people, the architect, that, oh, I don't have the money. Why are you drawing the plan? No, you don't think like that if you are building a building. Because you know that if they draw the plan for you, you are going to build the building little by little. You are going to fix the pillar one by one. You are going to fuse the block one by one. You are going to do the lintel and everything one by one. You are not allowing the money in the present in your bank account to discourage you from drawing a plan for a building. The same way business. This is the plan I have for me to have a personal account. Account A is my own to control team 1. Account B, I already know this plan. Team 2, account C to control team 3. But I didn't have $300 that I will use to set up the 3 account, 300, 300, and 300 to set up. But that wasn't important. This thing, to execute this plan, I need $1,200, but it is irrelevant. What you need first is a plan that this is what you want to do. Fine. Once you know that, then you start. Then I started CashFx. I plug in one account. Boom. I started. I plug in. I registered one account, my personal account. And I started sharing the vision with people, guys. I didn't mind that I did not have the money for the 4. The plan is what is important. It's on my head, guys. And I started sharing and sharing. One day, somebody showed up. I want to plug in. I have my team that are ready. Wow. Just give me some time. Let me get you the link. Already, I knew the plan, and I know exactly that I will never give out this link to anybody, even though I've registered. Before I plug the guy in, boom, account A, I set it up. Look for the money, set account A, I plug him here, boom. That's it. And he started bringing his team. 1 week, guys, 1 week. This account give me over $700 from the activity of this guy. Boom, I set up the B from this. Boom, I set up the C by 3rd week. My plan in place. Boom. Then I kept on giving out the link till today. First African director. So, guy, that is how you do your plan. When you are building a house, you don't tell the architect or the structural engineer, don't give me any plan because I don't have the money. No, you know it's a plan. You must get the plan in place first. You are going to build the whole building little by little, the same thing, business. Then the second thing you raise is, what if you are plugging people on these three places? How do you correct? Plug in with the link of this guy, plug in your account A under him, plug in your account B under this link, plug in your account C under this link. The reason is you still control team 1, you still control team 2, you control team 3. Do you know why you have to do that? Because of control. Anytime for a business builder, one of your people or your leader can derail tomorrow. You focus on building this to executive. You call them manager. You build this to manager, you come out director. Nobody can derail your plan when you are in control of the three team. Nobody. That answers your question, sir. Are you there? I think it's daily allow, right?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Okay, so that answers the 2 questions that you asked.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It's very clear.
How you can build gradually. That's it. So let me go to Matthew Allow. Are you the same family?
We are not, sir.
Wow. And you are following each other. Matthew Allow. So Matthew Allow, let's have you.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. I appreciate your tenacity all the while. The question I want to ask, I'm getting intrigued by this control of the thing, and I just plugged in today, and I am so glad that I'm joining this meeting at this time to know about this control, and I really want to start with this as far as I'm concerned. But my question, sir, is based on some of the trainings and understanding. I don't know if my understanding is full yet. Is that there is this first matrix. I need to understand this, that let's say my upline gives out a link. Is it not possible? And I want to have control. I did not give my primary link out, but my upline gives a control. Is it not possible for a placement to come under my my team based on my upline giving out is a link, and then the placement is happening? Is it not possible for a downline to come under me based on the first matrix? Or maybe I don't have a full understanding of the first matrix, sir. Thank you. That's my question.
Having people coming under you, spilling down under you, does not give you any form of control. It does not. That one is part of the system, but it has nothing to do with control that I'm teaching.
Okay. All right. So that,
because you don't have any control on over the people that spill into your organization. They are not your recruits, although you earn from them. They are always spilling down from your upline that registered them. But we are talking of building your own organization. Remember, I said, if you want to leverage this system to build a business system of your own, you must be the CEO of your own organization, not what your upline is doing.
Okay.
So you don't wait for a spillover from anywhere. You are in charge. You are the CEO. You take responsibility for your business, and you want to ensure that everything runs very fine. You train your people. You work with your people. You build with your people. That's what it takes to build an organization. Not waiting for what my upline will do. Today, my upline is a manager. I'm a director, a step higher than her. So that's not the mentality I'm teaching here.
For me, actually, I'm not actually waiting for upline. I'm just saying that for me, of course,
you just want to know.
I just want to understand that aspect, that if my adventure is working and maybe let's say I'm working, my downline is coming up tomorrow and he registers somebody today and he spills over. My own intentions is that I want to make sure I work such that the first 3 legs is what I want to feel. I don't want to correct. I want to make sure, but the plan is there, but it's something that is gradual. But I think I also appreciate your strategy of starting it with your A leg and going to your second and your C leg. And I'm very, very glad that we are getting this at this leadership meeting. And I appreciate you, Pastor Michael. At least I've listened to you even before I joined, and I really appreciate your mentorship and your leadership. So I get it now, and I understand what to do. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I celebrate you. So that's the spirit. Is about believing in what to do and just be focused. That's it. I tell you, a lot of people don't understand this business. They just see it as a part-time. In fact, there are a lot of people who are not even earning close to what we're earning. They even see us as jobless, anybody that is doing business, that is recruiting people, is jobless. They don't want to hear anything about those referrals. I don't want to hear it. Meanwhile, we can pay their salary.
Thank you very much.
And
let me greet my surname mate too, Mr. Dele Alao. I greet you. I celebrate you, sir.
You will not be family, but I was thinking that you are brothers. So.
Not at all, sir.
That's life. Thank you, sir.
Thank
okay,
you, sir.
Mr. Michael, let's have you a quick one. So we'll soon go to the business of the day.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for giving me another opportunity. Yes, I just learned very important thing just now when you give us your plan of sharing your A leg, your team 1 leg, before you go to the third, second, and the third. I didn't have that knowledge. If not, I wouldn't have given out my personal link. Although the person have not registered, I am praying that before he will register, let me just have at least $300 to get 1 leg. But now my question is this: as I've given out that one now, I cannot collect it back from him, and definitely he's going to register on that one. What happened? That means I have to register under him to get that leg.
I have explained to you how to correct it, sir. Just follow that instruction.
Yeah, I know that you have told us. I'm aware of that correction.
No problem, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
I am happy I joined this one today. I'm really happy. Yes.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Galaxy 8. Let's have you. God bless you, sir. Galaxy X5 or so. S5.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my question is just a simple one. I've registered and I have a downline. I just have one account. I have a downline who I gave my link. He has registered, but he has not yet made payment. So how do I actually correct that? Can I still control that?
If he has not made payment, it's still correctable. Because if he just registered and it has not been funded, he can create another Gmail. So what you just do is that if you have the 300, register one of your leg and use the new link for that new one you are registering. It will just recreate another Gmail and then you will use the link of the one. So instead of correcting it later, you can still correct it now.
I should use the link of the old one and register. I don't understand,
what I'm saying is that you register the person under your first personal account, but it has not been funded. You can just leave out that one that has not been funded. So if you now want to plug in one leg, just like I did, you will now generate the link of that new one on that
Okay.
your account A now, that one
Okay.
of your control leg. So you will now tell the person, you register the person with the link of account A.
Okay.
As long
Okay.
as an
Okay.
account has not been funded, it is useless.
Okay. 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 I get that now. I get that now.
Yeah,
So the person has to register again, right? With
that's
my
what I'm
new link.
saying. You can
Okay.
register again, but you must create another Gmail
Okay.
account.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So I think that's all. It's 11:15 already. We are to go to the general presentation. I'm sure that we have new people in the house who ought to be part of that. So I'll be bringing in some of our leaders that will do presentation together to take us on the presentation proper. I have Mr. Zach in the house, and I also have Pastor Thaddeus in the house. Phillips, I don't know. Let me just give you chance to take you quickly as we go into the presentation. So let's have you quickly.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Good morning, everybody. Just a quick one. Number one, I have an active account. Under that active account, I have registered. I have two accounts registered. One of the accounts that I registered has registered 3 other accounts under himself. And then recently this week, I opened another account for myself with another name. Now, my question is this. Um, you said for us to have control, how can you said we should have we should use the same Gmail. Are you talking of Gmail as a server or Gmail? Because the CashFx will not allow us to use the same Gmail account for 2 accounts. So I want to open another Gmail account in our effort to have control. Then, secondly, now that 2 of my downlines, one of them has about 3 people under him already. And this week,
Hello, sir.
I
Because
opened
of our
another
time,
account.
let
Yes.
me just quickly show you. It does not matter how many they have registered. If this is you on this
Okay.
leg, somebody had already registered 3.
Yeah.
Even if it is bigger than that, it doesn't matter. Here, you have here. It doesn't matter how many people have registered. What we just do, simple. This team 1, this team 2, this team 3, team 1, team 2, team 3. It does not matter how many. Look for this person's link. Plug in 1 out of his 3 legs. You only need 1. This one becomes your own. From this team 2, look for somebody's link. Plug in here. This one becomes your own on this team 2. Then here, just 1 out of the 3 legs. Just plug in one place. This becomes your own. Now, for team builders, your focus is on your personal account and these 3. You allow your team to grow the way they want to grow. All these people can be growing their team the way they like. But in case of future, you are a man of vision. Once you have a vision, you don't want people will derail your vision. Anybody can leave your organization. Anybody can be in your organization and will not even do anything because they have nowhere they are going in life. They have no vision. They just want to do CashFx. Some people just want to put 300 and make extra income. They are still in forever. You will see them in GNL. They are not. They are just there. No vision. You can't control them. They can't. They won't let you fulfill your vision because they are just there. To some people, it's extra income. To some people, we are playing game. This is just a children game. You understand? As far as they are concerned, they don't see anything. So you can't control what all these people you are seeing will do. If they are not in this type of training, they will not see what you are seeing, guys. So for that reason, this account will be your focus. If you become executive here, you want to be a manager, any of all these people may not even turn executive till Jesus will come back. What will you do? You focus on building this account to become executive for you here. Build this account, you turn out executive here, then boom, you become a manager. Because this is where you focus your own effort. That is your control room. No CEO loses control. The moment you lose control, you have lost everything. Since I started CashFx, some leaders have derailed. They are going in on their own way, different way they want to go. But my business is continuing.
Now, in this case now, team 1, team 2, team 3. This team 3 now is the new account I opened for myself with another name.
Fine. That means your team 3, your account is here. The C account here. Yes. No, it does not matter. As far as you are concerned, you have taken control of team 3. This place. It doesn't matter. The one that they have registered before, still plug you one account of your own. In case this person is derailed, all these people may not become executive anything. They may not even build team. This is where you will focus on.
Okay.
Don't put your destiny in the hand of another. That's what I'm telling you. Don't put your destiny in the hand of another. If you are in control of the 3, to become a director in cash, a president in CashFx, you have to produce director here, director here, director here. Now, if you are relying on these people to become director so that you be president, you may not become it till Jesus will come back.
Okay. So invariably now, I should go to team 1. The downlink of team 1, I should plug an account under him.
Plug
the downlink
account,
of team 2,
that's your engine room. That's your control
team
room.
3, since it's my own, remains third.
Now build your team now continuously under this straight. Okay. But the one that you have registered people before, go and create a control room there.
Under them. Then how can we use the same authenticator for all these accounts? So we should use the same authenticator.
Your authenticator can carry more than 3, 4, 5. My authenticator is what I'm using for my wallet.
Yes, okay, that's
what
true,
I'm using
true.
for the 4 accounts. Okay. Then the Gmail you talk about, when you open into your Gmail, sir, the moment you get into your Gmail, you will see a place on top here. You see a cycle on your Gmail. Everyone that has Gmail, there is a cycle bar here. If you click it, it will tell you add account. It will tell you. If you click it, if you want to put your wife and your wife is Chika, you just create chika@gmail.com. Now it will bring chika@gmail.com here. You want to put your son, it's Michael. It will create Michael@gmail.com. It will put Michael here. You create Suzanne, it will put Suzanne. Anytime you enter your email, this is how you will see all of them line up. But how you will create them is that once you click account, you put their name, it will bring your phone number, you click continue. It will bring your date of birth, you click continue. You don't change it to their own phone number and their date of birth. All the information and all the email and phone number and date of birth will be your own. The only difference is their names. Now, the reason is that every correspondent coming from CashFx is coming to you straight. It's different from their own personal email account.
Okay. It's all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor.
They've done the lights well.
All right, guys. I think we are moving straight. We are moving to the business of the day. I have 2 of my amiable leaders in the house. They will be taking us, starting the presentation for us. But before I do that, let me quickly stop the Zoom, the YouTube streaming. Then I'll share the slide. So our YouTube fans, here we leave you. Thank you so much for joining us.